Okay, Assalamualaikum and a very good afternoon, everyone. I see a few students are already here. I'm gonna say hello to Koya, to you too, Tinoch, Akian, not morning. Seriously, okay, James. All right, so how many people are watching now? Only 5 people. Oh no. Okay, so I choose to do in YouTube because I actually tried to record this video just now. However, I didn't manage to record. It's sort of stuck in the middle. So I decided to just do YouTube live. It's gonna be fun. All right. So, have you had your lunch? Have you had your lunch? Have you had your breakfast? You can answer in the chat box because I'm reading it right now. Okay, before we start. Not yet. Oh no, Tinoch, not yet. Okay, Akian also not yet. So morning, is it morning? Afternoon. Afternoon, Jaying. Okay, Mazdana, you've had your lunch. That's cool. Ashraf, not yet. All right, so this is not going to be long. That's why I asked you to go to YouTube as fast as possible. So the most is going to be, I think, half an hour like that. Afternoon, Eunice. Okay, so let's just start. Okay, now what you can do now is go to your textbook and turn to page 56. Okay, so you can turn to page 56. Hello, Christian. Okay, now let's take a look at page 56. All right. Okay. Okay, the title for today is to write a paragraph expressing opinion. However, we are not going to write a paragraph today. What we are going to do today is just speaking skill, and we are going to do some brainstorming. So quite an easy task today. So I'm gonna write here. The focus of today's activity is one is speaking skill, and the second one is um, brainstorming. All right. So, okay. Now let's take a look at the title. Okay, which of the statements below about ebooks do you agree with most? Okay, ebooks are green and some are even free. They are the best. There will always be oops, I dropped it problem. No, not for me. What's all the fuss about? I think they're just a passing fad. So, do you know what is ebook? Okay, do you know what is ebook? Or do you happen to have an ebook? Do you own an ebook? Okay, you can share in the chat box. I will read it. So what I can say is that oh, Tinoch, you know what an ebook is? Okay, what's an ebook? What's an ebook? I don't have. Okay, Christian doesn't have an ebook. Okay, any of you watching, you have an ebook. Yes, I do have an ebook. Teacher, I don't know. Okay, so ebook is actually electronic book. Okay, electronic book. If you go on Google, you can actually there are a few ebooks available, and usually it looks a bit like tab, but the best thing about ebook is that you read from there. So whenever you go, you want to buy any books, you don't have to buy physical book. So you just buy the downloaded version. They will send it to your ebook and you can read it. Okay, so that's an ebook. And I want you to go and Google more about ebook. Okay, Stephen doesn't have ebook. Books can be read through device. Yes, who is Daish? Daish? Who is Daishish? Okay. Danish. What is that? Danish? Danish. Okay. Now, all right. Okay, so yeah, you can read but ebook is not like your phone. So like your phone, obviously you can read a webtoon to your phone. You can read other, what do you call that? Wattpad? Is it? Okay, to your phone. However, ebook is specifically for reading. I mean, it has other functions, but the main function is reading. Okay, that's about ebook. All right. Okay. Let's read the writing task below and underline the keyword. Then read two different opinions expressed in the paragraph that follow. Which opinion do you agree with? So now I'm going to help you to underline the question. Now, the reason why we need to underline the question here is because, okay, they want you to be very particular about the question. So if you read the question, if you read it properly, it means that you will be able to answer it correctly. Some people, the English is good. However, they don't really read the question properly. Therefore, the essay is all wrong. Okay? Ebooks are much better. I'm going to use another color. Right? Ebooks are much better. So the point is much better than paper book, and it will eventually replace them. So you have to tell whether you agree or disagree. Okay? That it is much better than paper book. Okay, for you to be able to tell you agree or not, that's why I asked you to go and find out more about ebooks. So if you say yes, that means you are agreeing that ebook is better than paper book. If you say no, that means you think paper book is better than ebook. Okay, and will eventually replace them. Okay, that means one day we will no longer use paper book, but we will only use ebook. Do you agree? Okay, let's read the first opinion. All right. Ebooks are becoming more and more popular, and there are many reasons for this. Okay, this is the intro. Firstly, ebooks are more eco-friendly than paper books. This is the first point. By having electronic versions of ebook, we save paper, trees, and indirectly our planet. Besides, ebooks are in many ways more convenient. This is the second point. Eco-friendly is the first point. Second point is more convenient than paper books. For instance, you can store thousands of ebooks in the same space you would need for one paper book. Just think of how convenient that can be for school or when traveling. Furthermore, in addition to online bookshops, many lending libraries also have ebooks collection now. In other words, if you want to borrow a book, okay, this is like the third point about being available online. You don't have to wait for opening hours or delivery. The way I see it, ebooks are the future and will eventually take place of the paper book. So this is the conclusion. Okay, it sums up. Okay, sums up the point, and it says that will eventually replace them. Okay, the conclusion is always the continuation from, it's like strengthening sentence. You are reiterating, you are saying again about the first sentence, because in the first sentence you are saying ebooks are becoming more and more popular and there are many reasons for it. So somehow conclusion and the first introduction sentence must tally. All right. Now let's go to the second opinion. Opinion 2. Many people are quick to say that ebooks will soon to replace paper books. I, however, am not one of them. It may be true that ebooks have certain advantages over paper books, but paper books are not threatened by them. So this is the intro. Alright, this is the intro. First of all, we must not forget that paper books are a part of our culture and heritage. This is the first point. Culture and heritage. Our libraries hold great cultural and historical treasure. Apart from that, there's the reading experience. This is the second point. Reading experience. Book lovers know that there is nothing like curling up on a sofa with a good book, feeling the touch of the pages and smelling the paper. That's something ebooks cannot provide. Finally, ebooks require expensive ebook reader, and this is the third point. Okay, I was telling you about just now, which can easily be damaged if you drop them. Also, their batteries need charging regularly, which can be very inconvenient. Personally, I believe that paper books will remain the main form of reading for most people. So the last one, okay, you see the last sentence, the writer is saying no, disagreeing with the fact that what is mentioned earlier, that ebook is going to replace paper book, so disagreeing. So see, the first and the last one must tally. So that means it must be in line, like the same. You cannot write about intro, you write about something else, and ending, you write about something else. Right? So what is your task? You've got your first task here. I'm going to write it down. So your first task, what you're going to do after this is, I see only people watching me. Oh my God. Only 18 students. Where are the rest? Okay, task 1. What you are going to do is, you are going to go on Padlet. I'm going to give you a link later. Padlet, and record yourself about your opinion about ebook. Okay, it needs to be 2 to 3 minutes. Okay, do you agree or disagree with this? So you give your own opinion. Okay, so and upload on Padlet that I will give later. All right, so that's the first task. All right, let's go to let's move forward. Are you okay? Is everyone okay? Can you say okay in the chat box? Because the chat box somehow stopped. All right. Okay, Christian's okay. Okay, cool. Everyone's okay. All right, now the next one is, look at the highlights, the word highlighted in the paragraph. Okay, if you scroll or you look at the paragraph just now, okay, you will have seen highlighted words. Okay, like this one. Okay, this one. This one. Okay, so these are highlighted words. Okay, Kian Hao, Alpha say okay. Hello, Alpha. Okay. Now, the highlighted words are actually linking words. Okay, linking words. Linking words will make your essay sound better. It will be more coherent. That's what linking word does to your essay. It'll make it more coherent. Okay. Some people will ask, what is coherent? Coherent is like tersusun. Okay, so The next task, task 2, is this one. Okay, look at the words highlighted in the paragraph and use them to complete the table below. The table below. So you should know which category the linking words are in. Do we use it to list, add points, express contrast, to give example, or giving opinion? Okay, so fill in these empty spaces. Okay, that's task number 2. And task number 3, this is, I think, the easiest one. Okay, let's look at task number 3. Imagine, this one is task number 3. Imagine the head teacher of your school has announced that computer classes are now compulsory. Compulsory means a must. Okay, compulsory means a must. Mesti for all students in primary and secondary school. Do you think that it is a good idea? Okay, do you think it's a good idea? Make a list of advantages and disadvantages in the table below. So this one is going to be done on Jamboard. Okay, this one is going to be done on Jamboard. Okay, this one is going to be done on Jamboard. Okay, what you have to do is, we are going to go on Jamboard and you are going to add your ideas together as a whole class. I mean, how many classes? 3 classes. So I'm going to give you the link to Jamboard and you are going to write about the advantages and the disadvantages of having computer classes. Okay, so computer classes. Most of you might say that, okay, okay, why we only have advantages. However, think again. If you think we only have advantages, so why are we not having it right now? So there must be something like a cons, the downside of the computer classes that you can write about. For example, I'm just trying to write to give you an example, and then you can brainstorm. For example, you can say something like, computer classes will take too much time. Example, this is just an example. Unnecessary skill at the moment. Or you can say something like, computer classes is like too general. Or you can learn it on your own. Can explore on our own. Okay, so there can be many disadvantages. Okay, and you can write it in the Jamboard later. Okay, and please write the advantages as well. So I think this is quite easy. Okay, so this one will be done in Jamboard. All right, so these are the 3 tasks that you have to do. Students can easily slack during class. What do you mean, Tinoch? That's not okay. Tinoch, you must write something that is directly related to computer class. Okay, for example, if you say like students can easily slack during class, so it's not very specific. Okay, for example, you can say something like, students do not have computer at home, so they cannot practice what they learn in school. Okay, something like that. That is more specific. All right. Do you have any question? Do you have any questions? If you have any question, you can write in the chat box. Okay. How do you feel about learning through YouTube? Feels weird, isn't it? I think it can be fun though. Got it and no. All right. So no question. Okay, so what I'm gonna do now is I'm gonna go offline. How many minutes? Feels soft, feels weird yet cool. Okay, yeah, I think it's cool too. How many minutes has it been? Anyone knows? Oh, just 21 minutes. That's fine. Okay. So what we're gonna do now is I'm gonna go offline. Before I go offline, let me just recap the task today. Number one, you have to record a 2 to 3 minutes video. Okay, 2 minutes is it's still fine. My teacher is a YouTuber now. 2 minutes is just fine, but if you want to say something longer, you can do that. Okay. And then I'll give you the link to Padlet that you have to upload your video. But if you feel like you are too shy, you don't want to upload your video, don't worry. You can just upload the audio. So you just say something, say something, record it, and just upload your audio. Please write your name. I don't know, I don't know whose voice is whose because I can't see your face. And then, and please do not read. I want it to be speaking skill. I'll give you the PBD. So that's the first task. The second one is you just answer the question, that one, the linking words. And the third task is Jamboard. This one, everyone please put your opinion in the Jamboard that I will provide later too. Okay? Now, all right. That's all for now. Okay, I think, okay, bye-bye. Before that, wait, I'm gonna snap photo of those who join my class. Wait, snap photo. Okay, because I see new names here, like Alpha, because I've not seen Alpha before in my online class. Alpha has done a few of the homework, but not online. Okay, that's all. Okay, everyone. Come, let's do your work. Okay, bye-bye, Hui-san. Okay, Hui-san, did you just join? Okay, bye, everyone. See you.